The girl is coming down the stairs. It's that dream again, the one where I catch my husband sleeping with another woman. Oh, when did I fall asleep? My break's almost over. Time to get back to work. There you are, Heisu. Yes? Can I talk to you for a minute? Here, you were asking for an advance on this month's pay, right? This right here should be 1.5 million won, about 1,500 US dollars. I had to scrape the cash together since they said I couldn't transfer it to your account, but I figured I owed you that much, since you do so much hard work for us. You're practically family to us at this point, you know. Bao, thank you so much, sir. By the way, are you still trying to pay off the loan you? Yes, the interest rates are brutal these days, unfortunately. What about your husband? Didn't you say he just got a new job? He's still on probation, so he's not getting paid much yet, but it's okay. We're both working hard to make things better. Well, that's good. He better be working as hard as his wife. Now, let's get back to work. It's almost closing time. That'll be 85,000 won, about 85 US dollars. Do you take contactless? Yes, you can tap right here. Ajumma, 2 more orders of pork belly. Coming right up. Here you go, enjoy. Clack, make sure to eat today. You've been grilling the entire time. Don't worry, I've been shizaking betos here and there. Besides, just watching you, Pilefit al Muuf Kapioramikron makes me happy. Looks like I'll have to feed you myself, then. Open up. The girl laughs. People in love are beautiful. Whether it's an epic romance or a cheesy cliché, it doesn't matter. Love alone is enough to make them shine like stars. I suppose their beauty comes from being young. When you're young, you've still got the courage to love and fall hard. What does that make me, then? Stale and well past my prime. Would anyone find my life beautiful? I don't get it. Why do they keep calling you Ajumma? Nobody calls someone your age Ajumma these days. It's so annoying. Well, I am a married woman, you know. Come on, you can get mad every once in a while. You know, I don't know any other woman in her 30s who's this pretty. Grab, you always wear the same outfit and never put on any makeup, but you're a solid 10 out of 10. Flatter me all you want, but you won't get anything out of me. Hey, I'm not trying to get anything. I'm just happy to have such a hot coworker. All right, time to go home. Though she was complimenting me, I found myself thinking that her bright smile and open, innocent heart made her more beautiful than any pretty face ever could. The radiant inner light that comes with youth wasn't something that could be replicated by someone like me. Admittedly, a part of me was jealous of that beauty. Would it kill you to put on some makeup? You know, most women at least try to look nice when their husbands come home from work. No, we barely have enough money to cover rent. Hey, even girls who work part-time for 1.8 million a month manage to show up with a full face of makeup. Stop making excuses. You're just lazy, and you know it. I wonder if he knows how expensive makeup is these days. It's funny, really, he won't even lend 1,000 won to me. You make me look bad when you're walking around with a face like that. Does love expire too? Our relationship is just like this damp, aging semi-basement unit. Romance and excitement. I remember we had that once, but they faded even faster than our love did. Did I simply wither with time, or was it all those long days and nights spent working to desperately fill my emptying bank account? Great, now I don't even feel like eating. Clara, did my beauty fade because of you? Or do I only have myself to blame for choosing to love you in the first place? Whoa, what's all this? K-barbecue on weekday afternoons, motel front desk on weekends, and the flower shop opening gift in the morning, what the heck? Do you secretly have a time machine or something? How do you even pull this off, Heisu? No way you have enough time for all this stuff. Enough gawking, get your apron on. It's time to open the shop. See? Even now, you're only thinking about work. I bet you're in. What does that mean? No. Dang, did you spend your entire life working or what? Almost every second of my life was spent working once I became an adult. The only exception was when I had to go to the ER with the flu at 24. In the early years of our marriage, I was scrambling to build a family without any help from my parents, and then. Maze, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to give you a good life, I swear. I screwed up. How much? How much money did you borrow under no name? Pores, this means you're forgiving me? I wasn't particularly sad or distraught. When I was faced with the mountain of debt, I just felt blank. I figured I'd pay it off eventually if I worked hard enough, but sometimes a sudden rush of intense emotion would make me want to cry. Though the burden of his death remained with us, it was his love that had disappeared first. Welcome in. Rose gum. Whisper the rose guy. He's just a really hot guy who comes in and buys roses every single day. All the workers call him that because we don't know his name. You don't mind if I take his order, right? Go ahead, bump, thanks. Well, it's good to be young. Hello? Which flowers are you looking to purchase? He takes off her mask. Ready to order, sorry, could you take my order, please? It's the rose gum. The rose guy. He's just a really hot guy who comes in and buys roses every single day. Just a really hot guy? I wouldn't be too sure about that. Just seems like a weirdo to me. Would that be a bouquet of roses? Yes, I am happy, you remembered. She is thinking about some people who live in the spotlight, like the main character from a novel or a movie, while others stay in the shadows, like nameless extras no one cares about. She looks to him. He is using a cell phone. Clearly, the rose guy belonged to the former group, unlike me, who had always been a nobody. Maybe that was why he left such a deep impression on me, during a time when I couldn't afford to care about anything aside from work and my husband. Oh my gosh! Did you see how he asked you to take his order when I was standing right there? It was like he didn't even notice me. Okay, hear me out. I think you're the reason he keeps coming here. He only drops by on weekday mornings when you're working, and he's never said a single word to me or the owner. But I've never seen him before. What? He's been buying flowers from us every single day for months. How could you not notice a hottie like that? Really, every single day? Now that I think about it, I might remember making the same bouquet for someone every morning. I mean, I guess you're way too busy to remember a single customer. But come on, isn't it normal to remember guys who are that hot? Personally, I still remember this one really hot guy I saw on the subway 10 years ago. Anyway, he's totally into you. Don't be silly. Let's get back to work. I'm being serious. He was staring at you the entire time he was in here. He must have been at least 10 years younger than me, so practically a kid. Why would he have a crush on an old lady like me? No, not nowadays. A lot of young guys go for older women. And what makes you think he's not interested in you? I mean, you're beautiful, you know. Maybe in another lifetime. Oh, come on, hasn't anyone ever told you that? My coworker did tell me I was pretty, but it was more embarrassing than anything else because I knew she was just trying to make me feel better, an old withered flower. In a way, it was ironic that the only person who ever complimented me was my coworker and not the man I married. Come on, just give him a chance. You two would make a cute couple, I'm taken. Huh? Yes, actually. I had no idea. Why didn't you tell me? Oh wow, this feels like such a plot twist. I guess it makes sense. I figured you were really popular. So what's he like? I'm home. Toss ugh, I'm exhausted. Give me something to drink. Do you have any tea? I have some barley tea, but it's still warm. Throw some ice in there then. I'm taking a shower. She is taking clothes. Phew, that feels good. Then he slept with her, ahem. Stop acting like some kind of martyr when you're only working a couple part-time gigs. Whatever, why do I even try at this point? Then he turned. She is thinking and then sleeping. Hace's day begins at exactly 6 o'clock in the morning. On the weekdays, she doesn't have to be at the flower shop until 8, but she still wakes up 2 hours early to cook Minchio's breakfast. Of course, she makes sure to stay quiet and keep the door closed so she doesn't bother him. A new pot of stew boils on the stove every day, Because Minchio doesn't eat breakfast without stew and hates it when Heisu reheats leftovers. On most days, I look at the time. She ended up going to work on an empty stomach to make it on time, despite being the one who cooked breakfast. Morning, Heisu. Good morning. She wears an apron. Phew, it's okay. I can wait until lunchtime. Welcome in. Is there a certain flower you're looking for today? Yes, there is a certain flower. It's him, the rose guy. You're buying a bouquet, correct? That's right. 10 roses as usual. Yes. Wow, his voice is just as nice as his face, low, slow, and so polite. Maybe I wouldn't mind listening to him. Here's your receipt. Would you mind taking a seat? We're backed up on orders, so it might take a while. She prepared a bill. The boy looked to her. Did he hear that? I feel like it was really loud. How embarrassing. A text on a screen. Coffee, sandwich. He replied. No, I'm sure he didn't notice. She looks to him. Huh? It's the rose guy. Is that his friend or something? Gosh, he even walks like a freaking model. He's definitely over 6 feet tall. Whoever his parents are, thank you for passing on such incredible genes. The bouquet of roses you ordered, take care. She looks to him. Excuse me? You left your sandwich. He looked to her and said, Oh. I left it there for you. It's a gift. Pardon, sir, she grabs her jacket. I can't take this. Why not? Is it because you don't have anything to drink with it? Here you go, then, the boy said. I only took a sip. Don't worry, I didn't poison it. She looks to him. This one's a gift too. He totally has a crush on you. Why else would he have left that sandwich on the counter? Hold on, he got you coffee too. Oh wow, if this isn't a crush, I don't know what is. In that moment, I found myself wondering if I really came across as that sad and helpless. The reflection in the store window showed me a woman with a bare, gloomy face, her body covered in pain relief patches like tape holding a broken doll together. His action felt more like pity or charity rather than interest. I mean, if he heard someone's stomach growling that loudly, he probably would have gotten them a sandwich. But if what he'd expressed had been, in fact, interest, then I'd have to draw a line, right? Well, this is definitely a sign that I'm getting comfortable here, daydreaming about things that would never even happen. What are you going to do now? What do you mean? You said you have a boyfriend. Are you planning on rejecting the rose guy, or are you going to break up with your boyfriend and date him instead? She responds. He's not my boyfriend, okay? We're married. Is that what you meant when you said you were taken? My bad, I had no idea. Stop telling people we're married, all right? We already got divorced because of the debt, in case you've forgotten, so just keep it private. No one else has to know we're still living together, even though we're divorced. It's fucking embarrassing. Yes, I have a husband. I'd appreciate it if we could stop talking about this. Of course, I'm sorry. Hi, Minchio. I got you coffee. Have a nice day. He looks at the cup and smiles. That is cute. Ari is one of the prettier ones, I'd say. She's only 25, right? It's good to be young. At that age, they're still so fresh and firm. Fresh and firm. Just listen to this old creep. Have a nice day. Well, the young ones are quite cute, I guess. Minchio. I couldn't help but notice Ari's very interested in you. She got all prickly when we asked if she's looking for a special someone, but the way she looks at you, phew. She has little hearts shooting out of her eyes. It's because Minchio is so handsome. You're 33 and single? Huh, that's the perfect ad to snatch up a woman like her. They both walk and talk. Ha ha ha, stop laughing. Yeah, I'm single, all right. Give her a shot, then. She's definitely easy on the eyes. Maybe then he threw a secret, I will. How's work? Thought you'd never ask. Did you finally remember that I'm working my ass off for you? It sucks. It's hard. What else is there to say? You always have to nag when I'm trying to rest. I am not nagging. Once your paychecks start coming in, we can chip away at the debt a little faster. Then we can get married again. Yeah, sure, we'll get married once the debt's gone. I know you can't do anything without me. Try not to be too fussy about it, though. It's annoying as hell and makes me want to just get up and walk away, you know. Oh, also, I need cash. Yeah, I want some new cologne. Then he hugged her from behind. Since when did you wear cologne? All the other guys come to work looking fancy and nice. Even the old farts walk around wearing perfume. You seriously want me to be the only one looking like some musty old man? How much do you need? About 200,000 won? That's a bit expensive. Of course it is. I need something from a nice brand. I'm in my 30s. I'm not a college student. You know what? Forget it. Keep your precious money. Minchio's new job left a sizable dent in our expenses for the month. I hadn't realized just how pricey a new suit and dress shoes could be. Like they say, when you're just starting out in the workforce, you spend more than you earn. No matter how much I tried to save, it's like pouring money into a bottomless pit. It simply meant I would have to work more hours. On weekend afternoons and evenings, I'm working at the motel, so I'll just take the night shifts at the convenience store. It's fine, it just means a little less sleep, that's all. He said he needs about 200,000 won. She is writing. For cologne, I take the 24 hours I'm given, split them into small pieces, and arrange them carefully to squeeze in as much work as possible. The harder I work, the closer we get to becoming a happy family again. What's the occasion, Taeha? I can't even remember the last time you offered to treat us to dinner, and it's barbecue too. Are you sure about this? It'll be super loud and crowded. You hate that stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I love free food. Who should I call up? Your friends, like any of them? Sure. I can already think of a dozen girls who'd trip over themselves just to sit down and eat with you. What's gotten into him? I thought he was too good for cheap spots like K-Barbecue. Alright, I've got 2 people coming. You wanna head over right now? Yeah. Weird, he's in such a hurry too. I wonder if it has something to do with how cheerful he seems these days. Can we get 2 beers here, lady? Coming right up. Listen, men are simple creatures. As long as he has a smart, caring wife, he'll go out and make money and do everything for his family. Men have always been. You never act cute, funny, or cheerful around me, and now you're going to be a starfish in bed. Once upon a time, Minchio was loving too, but maybe I'm the one who ruined everything for us, because I wasn't smart and caring enough. Hey Sue! Can't you see all the customers walking in? Right, I am sorry. Hello, good evening. How many people today? The boy looked at her. They both look at each other. She thinks the Rose guy? Thanks for treating us. Yeah. Thanks, Tiha. She looked to them. The girl said. 4. She replies. Sorry, I don't understand. The girl said. Table for 4 persons. She replies. Oh, my apologies. Right this way, please. She is doing her work, and people are sitting and chattering. They 4 are sitting and enjoying. See, he totally has a crush on you. It's so obvious that Ines is flirting with you, Heisu. Why else would he buy a bouquet every single day? He only ever comes to see you. I never thought he was interested, and I never wanted him to be. And yet, I couldn't so much as glance his way. She cleaned the table, from the sheer embarrassment of having let myself indulge in the meaningless chatter of a young girl. Not going to eat? Don't worry about me. Help yourself. Yeah, I was just about to. That must be his girlfriend. They make a cute couple. I'm sure all the bouquets were for her, too. I got too carried away, must be all the time I'd been spending around these young people at work. I really need to snap out of it. Hey, are you looking for someone? Why do you keep glancing around? Ouija, it's a bit creepy, being so obsessed with Tiha when he doesn't even know who you are. Why do you care where he's looking? Just eat your food. Who cares if he's looking for someone or looking at the damn meat? Why don't you keep your ******************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************* Hey, stop it. What? Am I wrong? She's being creepy as hell. He touches feet with her feet. Dong UK, don't let the meat burn. Yeah. I'll just shut up and stuff my face. No need to get all serious on me. Tiha, you're staring at that lady, aren't you? You know her? You could tell? Yeah, I know her. I didn't think he'd say that. How do they even know each other? She takes off her shirt, then she sits and checks it. Oh, the seam's ripped. That's a shame. I only bought this a few years ago. I'll just sew it back together. The boy used the cell, lying fully on the bed, and then he asked her, Aren't you coming to bed? She replies, I'm sewing. Sewing what? Let me see that. Ha, seriously? Are you trying to guilt-trip me or something? Just throw it out. I can just sew it up and wear it again. Hey Sue, just look at yourself. No man would like a woman as pitiful as you. Sag a thermals stretched out underwear. Come on, that's just gross. His words reminded me of the foolish little fantasy I had indulged in, if only for a moment. Give it back. Embarrassment and shame have a way of creeping back, no matter how hard you try to forget them. Oh, are you going to start sulking now? Then he grabs her. Listen, Heisu. She replies. Oh. You're about as cute and romantic as a stick, but here I am, still living with you. Who else would put up with that? Yeah, here we are, living a life of mundane misfortune, in this cramped semi-basement unit that can't even keep out the biting cold in the winter. And yet, despite it all, you're the only reason I can keep going, Minchiol. Expecting rain in the afternoon, likely to continue through the night. Creak. I'll have to grab an umbrella. I can't remember which one actually works. This one works fine, and this one, well, it's not completely broken yet. I'll try to get a few more uses out of it. Minchiol can take the better one. Going somewhere, Ari? Yes. I'm going to make coffee for everyone. He is making coffee. She looks to him. Oh, we're already out of instant coffee. I think I left the new box somewhere around here. Suddenly, she grabs his arm and shouts. What's wrong? There's a bug. Oh, I see you're scared of bugs? Yeah, I'm terrified of them. Nod. I just freeze up whenever I see one. That's pretty adorable. Where is it? I'll get it for you. It's over there, huh, that's weird. Where'd it go? I could have sworn it was right here. Well, this is a nice change of pace. Heisu would never freak out like this over a bug. Did it escape? Maybe this job isn't too bad after all. Weird, he should be here by now. Who? The Rose guy, of course. How am I supposed to survive my shift without seeing his handsome face? Che, there he is. Speak of the devil, huh? I don't think I'm ready to face him just yet. I'll be in the back conditioning the flowers. You can take his order. Huh? What? What do you mean? He looks to her, but she is gone. Hello? How can I help you? Will it be the usual bouquet of roses? Yes, please. See? He's not even looking at me. Whatever. I'll just make the bouquet. Get home safe, Heisu. Thanks. You too. Thankfully, I didn't have to interact with the Rose guy. I shouldn't get into the habit of avoiding him, though. Tomorrow, I'll just talk to him like normal. I'm sure I'll get over the embarrassment in a few days. Anyway, it's really pouring out here. I hope Minchiol took the umbrella to work. Shoot, it didn't look this bad when I checked it this morning. The convenience store isn't too far, but I know I'll be drenched by the time I get there. But it's supposed to rain all night, so waiting around isn't an option. Poverty, it has a way of eating away at you. It's just an umbrella, but I kept putting it off, telling myself I could get one more use out of it, and now look what happened. What should I do? I could call Minchiol. No, he'll just get annoyed. He's been so tired lately with his new job. I guess I have no choice but to wait for now. Where do you live? Thank you, but it's fine. I live far away. You should head home. She is silent. Her heartbeat is so fast. This rain isn't letting up anytime soon. You can share my umbrella. She looks to him. It felt like every single path I took led straight to him, as if the world was mocking me for getting ahead of myself. Well, this might end up being a bit awkward, but I don't want to keep turning him down when he's probably just trying to be nice. Thank you? It wouldn't hurt to walk home with him just this once. Then they both walk on the road. Our walk back to my place was much quieter than I'd expected, but even the cramped space beneath the umbrella didn't feel so awkward, thanks to the sound of the rain drowning out everything else. The tall, young man seemed to be walking at half his usual pace, and I wondered if it was because of the pouring rain. I always end up falling behind when I walk with Minchio too. He's also on the taller side. Maybe it's a habit he picked up from slowing down for someone special. I don't think your girlfriend would be happy if she saw us walking under one umbrella. What makes you think I have a girlfriend? Oh, you don't? I thought I saw you with someone at the K-barbecue. We're not dating. She's just a friend. Right. Just a friend. I swear. I'm telling you the truth. She said. Right, I believe you. That was an odd thing for me to say. It's not like this is some kind of interrogation. Suddenly, a car rushed toward them very fast. He protects her. They are very close. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. The car was coming at us fast, and I didn't want you to get hurt. Don't worry about it. My gosh, why would anyone drive so fast on a street like this? Wait, why am I standing? I'm a good size, aren't I? Sorry. Look, I managed to shield you from all the water. Because I'm so tall. Oh, right. I'm starting to think I wasn't mistaken about his intentions. Why else would he be so nice to someone he barely knows? Look at that. The other side of his coat is soaked, but I'm completely dry. He must be doing that on purpose. Should I ask if he's trying to flirt with me? That way, I'll know where to draw the line between us. Why are you doing all this for me? You caught on. I just want us to be acquaintances. That won't work. Now it's a bit cold. I'm just curious, why won't it work? You have no reason to be acquaintances with an older lady like me. You're still young, and I'm sure you're very popular with girls your age. So if I'm young and popular with girls, I can't be acquaintances with someone like you. That's right. You can't. So, it's best that you stop here. This is where I live. Thank you for walking me home. Do you want us to be strangers from now on? Yes, let's be strangers. Okay, I'll be a good boy. He left without another word. Instead of being stubborn like I thought he would, his obedient response mystified me. For some reason, his tall, confident figure seemed to be hiding an aching pain. I don't understand why he's so interested in someone like me. I suppose he's just young and curious. That's what boys around his age do. Oh, looks like Minchio forgot his umbrella. Listen. Men are simple creatures. As long as he has a smart, caring wife, he'll go out, make money, and do everything for his family. Maybe I'll go and pick him up from work today. I'm sure Minchio will like it. Rying. Beep. The person you are trying to reach is not available. Looks like we missed each other. He probably didn't see my text about meeting him here because his phone died. It's my fault for showing up so impulsively. I will just head back home, and she cut the phone. Suddenly, she looked astounded. Hurt. Is she staring at us? Why, whoa, seriously. You came to pick me up just because it's raining? Ari, this is my relative. Oh. I had no idea. I'm so sorry. She's kind of like a cousin, you know? Got it. Kind of like a cousin. Looks like I've got myself an umbrella. You should head home now, Ari. Sure. See you tomorrow, Minchio. Ha, what the hell has gotten into you now? When did I ever ask you to pick me up from work, after all those years of acting like some emotionless robot? Hello? Are we just going to keep standing here in the rain? Who was that? Huh. That woman who was with you. Oh, Ari? She's an accounting clerk at my office. Just an acquaintance. Gosh, ease up a bit, will you? I said she's just a coworker. Am I not allowed to talk to her just because she's a woman? No, honestly, this is getting a bit ridiculous. You might not be aware of this because you have no social life, but normal people are close with their coworkers and friends regardless of their gender. So stop making a big deal out of nothing. It's embarrassing. I just want us to be acquaintances. I don't know why I heard his low, gentle voice in that moment, as if I was still standing under his umbrella. Making a big deal out of nothing. I see. Didn't realize I was being so embarrassing again. Gah! I want to go home. What's up with all these group orders? It's not even peak season yet. We should be getting paid extra for these, seriously. Ugh, feels like I just got run over by a truck. Why don't you take a break then? I can finish cleaning up. You're an angel, Heisu. I swear, if someone walks through that door before I get off work, actually, the Rose guy's fine. I need my energy boost. Shoot, another customer? Someone get me out of here. No way. It's the Rose guy. How is he always so freaking hot? I'm sure he'll want Heisu to ring him up again. That's fine. Just means I get to rest for a bit longer. I can help you, it's been 2 weeks since that day. Aside from Michio getting so busy with work that he's been coming home late, or even going in on weekends, everything else has stayed the same, more or less. As for this strange young man, he quickly distanced himself from me right after I told him we should remain strangers. I'll be a good boy. That strangely obedient reply was the last thing he ever gave me before his presence vanished from my life entirely, like his interest had been nothing more than a brief flicker of curiosity. I told myself it was for the best, that he hadn't really been serious about being acquaintances. After all, the deeper the emotions run, the deeper the scars they leave behind. Strange. Minchio still hasn't texted me back. I didn't even get to see him last night before I fell asleep. I wonder if he's back at work now. Excuse me. I need 4 orders of pork belly at each table. I'll bring that right out for you. How do you feel now that you've finally signed those divorce papers, sir? Feel like you can finally breathe again? Definitely. I'm just happy I don't have to deal with that terrible woman's nagging anymore. Oh, and now I can sit next to the pretty employees at team dinners all I want. Ha ha. I want to go home. Of course, sir. I think you've earned the right to enjoy this new chapter of your life, with the company doing so well and all. Clack. Maybe you could even explore some other fish in the sea. Ahem. Do you think so? Well, I guess it's always nice to have a woman to warm your side. Ha. You see, I've been thinking. I'd like to snatch up someone like her, with a nice body and a face that doesn't need a pound of makeup to shine. From what I've seen at the last few team dinners I held here, she seems hardworking and down-to-earth, and she can't be more than 10 years younger than me. Also, she must know I'm the owner of the company, since I've been here often enough. Once she knows I'm interested, she'll be over the moon. Hey you! Pour me a drink. Of course, sir. It'd be my pleasure to. No. Not you. I want her to do it for me. Oh, sir, they don't do that here. If you're feeling too tipsy, we can wrap up here. What are you waiting for? Pour me a drink. Do you have any clue who I am? What's going on? Sir, we need your help. Heisu was just doing her job, and that jerk decided to harass her. I'm the owner of Manhwa Recap. Without my money, your little restaurant wouldn't survive another day. Excuse me, sir. May I ask what's going on here? Oh, perfect timing. You're the owner, aren't you? It's absolutely ridiculous that your employee thinks she can speak to me like this, after all the business I brought to this place in this economy. Of course, sir. Please allow me to apologize on her behalf. I'll bring out some more pork belly for your table on the house. No. I want her to kneel and beg for forgiveness. How dare she reject me? She's just a nobody who serves meat at a K-barbecue. I'll put her in her place. Sir, I understand your frustration, but please remain respectful to my employees. What did you just say? Respectful? You think you can get in my face just because your little hole in the wall has been getting some business during a recession, huh? I know every restaurant owner around here. One word from me, and you won't see a single customer walk through that door. I sincerely apologize. Jesus, I misspoke. We'll do our best to make things right. Come on, Jesus, you don't have to do this. No, sir. I should have handled the situation better. Once again, I apologize. Please come back and dine with us again. I heard about what happened. There was no need for you to apologize like that, Jesus. He was just being creepy and obnoxious. I know he usually brings a large group of employees when he comes in, since he runs a big company. Losing him as a customer would have really hurt your revenue, since not many companies do team dinners nowadays. I couldn't do something like that, not after everything you've done for me. Oh, Jesus, life can be bleak, I know. Some people are just terrible, and sometimes it's just obstacle after obstacle. I am alright, and I meant it. I rushed into part-time work at a young age, and I'd been yelled at more times than I could recall. There was once a time when I couldn't even sleep, mulling over all the hurtful things I'd heard, but the wounds on my heart eventually scabbed over, fading into scars that dulled the pain. You said you usually walk home, right? Come on, I'll give you a ride. Thank you, sir, but it's all right. I just started working the night shift at a convenience store. Another job? When do you get the time to rest then? That kind of schedule can't be good for you. It's really not too bad. I only work at the convenience store on the weekends. I really didn't want to pry, but is your debt really that serious? Stop it. Please, just stop. I swear we'll pay you back. I am so sorry. Once we pay off this debt, we can get married again, and we'll live happily ever after. She is thinking about that. Even the brush of wind against the door makes me flinch, afraid the debt collectors have come back, but still, I dream of a brighter future with every step. The way she begged on her knees. I bet she knows her place now. She was just making things harder for herself. Should have just poured me that darn drink when I asked nicely. This is exactly why you have to put them in their place early on, no matter how pretty they are. Otherwise, they'll think they can get away with anything just because you're nice to them. Now that I've given her a little scolding, I'll turn on the charm next time. Women love a man who can be cold and gentle at the same time, right? Maybe next week, I can pull her aside and arg. The man shouts. It. What in the world? What the hell do you think you're doing? Get over here. I'll teach you a lesson. Then he grabbed the man's hair and said, I also have a lesson for you. Gah. That hurts my precious hair. Hit me. What did you say? Hit me. You think you can talk to an adult like that, you little s***? Well, you're asking for it now. I used to box back in my prime. Good. Do you have any clue who I am? Why the hell should I care who you are? I see. In that case, I'll just have to teach you. Phew, I didn't think the night shift would be so much work. Still, it's nice being able to focus on work without having to deal with customers. Maybe I'll rest my legs for a bit. Nobody comes in around this time anyway, she thinks. Suddenly, welcome in. The Rose guy. Can I even call it a coincidence at this point? I've already seen him at 2 of my jobs, and now he's here too. Maybe we just live in the same neighborhood. I can't even ask someone else to take his order for me. I'm the only one here. Well, we're supposed to be strangers now. I'll just treat him like any other customer. She looks to him. Wait, what happened to his face? All those bruises and that busted lip. It's obvious someone hit him. What kind of horrible person would beat up a kid like this? I told him. We should be strangers, but she is confused about what she should do. This won't be enough, sir. If you cover it with a bandage without any ointment, it could get worse. Or leave a scar. He is still standing and looking at her. He's probably thinking that I'm too nosy. I get it. After what I said to push him away, it's a bit ridiculous that I'm giving him advice on, could you teach me how to do it properly then? There it is again, that oddly submissive tone. You're much younger than me, aren't you? I might as well drop the formalities, then. Follow me. Drop the formalities. How could I complain? He follows her. Here, this should heal the scratches right away. I don't know how to use it. What? Of course you do. Fine, give it to me. This might sting a bit. Ow? She asked. Oh. Does it hurt a lot? The boy replies. No, it just tickles. How old are you? I'm an adult. That still doesn't answer my question. What a strange kid. Why are you going around picking fights if you're an adult? I'm not. Really? I'm looking right at the bruises, you know. I wasn't looking for trouble, I swear. I guess. I just come from a troubled family. In that moment, I felt something in me soften. The strange young man reminded me of my own childhood, shaped by never-ending violence and poverty. It was game over. My heart ached when I looked into his deep, bruised eyes, and I knew I couldn't simply ignore him anymore. It almost looks like you feel bad for me. Yes. Last time. You asked if we could be acquaintances. Let's do it. We can be just acquaintances. Can I call you Nuna then? No. Too much. Just call me a Gemma. Ha ha, sure. What a relief. At least. I managed to get your pity. Only a crappy little company like this would go all the way to the third round in this day and age. Oh, well. It's better than going back to that dingy semi-basement unit. Let me pour you a drink, Ari. Another one. I think I've had a bit too much already, sir. Are you really going to turn down a drink from me? No, I mean. Come on, give me your glass. So much. I don't want to see a single empty glass at this table. This is supposed to be Somek? There's, like, maybe a single drop of beer in there. It basically just looks like SOJU, honestly. These guys are so gross. Minchiel's the only reason I'm putting up with 3 rounds of this team dinner. Huh. SHHH. You can sip on that. It's just beer. Oh my gosh. How can he be so considerate? He's perfect. Minchiel. I don't think you've ever told us about your dating life. I won't be that guy who asks what your type is, so let me flip the question. What kind of women don't you like? Let me think. I can't stand women who are cheap and boring, unromantic, and lounge around in old, stretched-out johnnies because she doesn't want to try anymore now that she's married, and a Gemma, basically. I think we can all relate to that. Sometimes you sound just like US married men, even though you're single. I like it. Right. You know, I'm surprised by how detailed your description was. I've heard celebrities keep it vague when they're single, but get oddly specific once they're in a relationship. Maybe that's also the case for you. Are you sure you don't actually go for a Gemmas? Ha! Of course not. I prefer women who are cute, fashionable, and young. I would never date some cheap, frumpy Gemma. What's your name? It's Tiha. Tiha BOM. A text from Tiha BOM. Please save my number. Tiha. Even his name is unusual. I hope I'm not making a big mistake by doing this. And Minchiel still hasn't responded. He must be very busy. I won't bother him with any more texts. He's probably stressed about work already. I need to know where you live, Ari. I can call a cab for you if you think you can make it home. Minchiel. Yes, you are different from all those old, disgusting men. I like you so much. So why do you keep saying all those things? Almost like you've had dozens of girlfriends before. Do you want to have another drink? Just the two of us. Just you and me. Where? She is using a phone. Unease has a way of clinging to you. Like the suffocating humidity of a summer night. Or sticky tar melted into hot, soft asphalt. It becomes a part of you, hanging in the air and seeping into your skin. It's like the take care. Thank you. Have a good shift. She is alone, walking on the road. Night shifts really are exhausting. Maybe I can squeeze in a short nap before I head out for work. She has reached home. Oh, did he not come home? Yeah, I crashed at a bathhouse nearby because the team dinner was lasting a while. How old do you think I am? I bet you were seconds away from filing a missing persons report. Weren't you the one nagging me to get a job anyway? Of course I'm not home as much now. I'm a working man. Whatever. I'll be home when I'm home. I'm hanging up. She is calling. Was I overreacting again? It was a familiar pang of anxiety. I simply tried to convince myself that everything was fine. That I had no reason to be scared if he was acting so nonchalant. In hindsight, I was being a clueless fool. I didn't realize. My love was silently withering away. Hey, Jaichu. Hi, Tiha. What's up? What the heck? He remembers my name. What does he want with me? It's not like we're friends. Haven't talked to you in a while. Haha. Yeah. If you don't mind me asking. How do you know who I am? We were in the same homeroom as second years. I know, but. Flashback. You were always with the popular kids. An impenetrable wall. Back when Jaichu was a second year in high school, a completely different world. And I only hung out with the nerds. He had a pretty good reputation for never bullying the quiet kids. But there's no reason for someone like him to remember someone like me. Jaichu. Yeah. Could you do me a quick favor? Shoot. Don't tell me he tracked me down after all these years just to take my cash. What kind of favor? What size shoes do you wear? My shoe size? 11.5. Pretty big for my height, I know. Perfect. Would you mind swapping shoes with me? Tiha's shoes, a luxury brand, around $1,000,001 star. Jihu's shoes, geared toward practical use, around 50,000 1 star. But why? I'm just so confused. What is he even trying to do? You don't want to? No, I would love to. Are you sure about this? Your shoes are so much more expensive. I can't tell if this is some new form of bullying. Yes. I'm sure. Thank you, Jaichu. I appreciate it. Sure. No worries. Don't thank me. You're the one who just made the worst trade in history. Take care. You too. I guess all those girls were right about him. He's definitely not a bad person. But it's impossible to tell what he's thinking. It's like he exists in a different reality all by himself. What are you listening to? What the is this trot? I love you, Ajumma. You're so lovely, Ajumma. I can't get enough of you. I love you, Ajumma. Isn't it nice? He can be so freaking weird sometimes. Hey, Tiha, what's up with those shoes? What do you mean? I mean, they're obviously not yours. Since when do you wear crap like that? Aren't they nice? Are you being serious? Of course, Tam. You're so weird. Hey, look, isn't that Huiji? Looks like she's hanging with Tiha. Dang. I wonder why all the girls love him so much. I know so many who are dying to get his number. You know something he has that you'll never have? That face. Maybe try looking in a mirror sometime. Shut up. So you're one of his followers now? Just because he hangs out with you doesn't mean you're his friend. Besides, do you really want to talk to him after he stole Huiji from you? Yeah, shut it. I'm sorry, Heisu. About what? I'm just thinking. I was wrong about the Rose guy being interested in you. Nowadays, he only asks me to ring him up. So, I feel kinda bad about getting you all excited. Oh. Let's do it. We can be just acquaintances. Maybe it's best she doesn't know about that. I can't wait for him to come in. Even his voice is so nice to listen to. Hee hee. Yeah, I'll keep it to myself. I don't want to ruin her mood. Welcome in. She looks to him. What the heck? Who did that to his beautiful, gorgeous face? I'm looking for some flowers. Alright. He's standing so close. What kind of flowers would you like? I'm sure you already know. After all, we're acquaintances now. I'll get the bouquet of roses for you, then. Clatter. Just a moment, please. Then she checks the flowers. Do you have any promotions? For acquaintances? I'm afraid not. No. What in the world? Maybe an employee discount. For an acquaintance? Since when were they so close? All right then. Do you have any plans after work? Keep this up. And Tull will give you a scolding. A scolding. I would love that. All right then. Do you have any plans after work? Keep this up. And I'll give you a scolding. You wanted to know what I'm doing after work. I'm heading straight to my next job. I can't afford to spend time with you. I know. You Dolty saw you at the K880 place last time, remember? Schleich. It's a shame you don't have much time to spend with your new acquaintance. That's what being an adult is like. Really? Then I hope I never become one. She looks to him. He's definitely on the younger side. So how is he so broad and tall? What are they feeding the kids nowadays? Is there something on my face? You're over 6 feet tall, aren't you? Mincheol is just over 5'9", but he must be even taller. I am pretty good at guessing, guys. HBGHTS. You could say that. After all, I've been living with one for years, and I used to pick out all his clothes and underwear. Am I allowed to be jealous? There's no need for that. You're much taller than him. Ha! Did I say something funny? Don't worry about it. Can I walk you to the restaurant at least? Sure. Hey Sue, you are too cute and naive. I never realized how tattered his shoes are. Still, they look stylish. I guess a good face really does complete the outfit. I wish he'd buy himself a new pair of shoes instead of wasting money on something useless like flowers. Can you afford to buy flowers every single day? I'm sure that money could have been put to better use. He looked to her, maybe. Maybe not. I may not have much, but I can steal a bouquet of roses. His voice, so deep and slow, blossomed like a splash of color on my monochrome world. Suddenly, I found myself ashamed of being so jaded and cheap, yet I dared to scold someone else. Although I made bouquets for customers every single day, it never occurred to me to make one I could take home, not even as a small gift for myself. No, you're right. Thank you for walking with me today. Then maybe we could walk together more often. Where'd Mincheol go? Is he on a smoke break again? I saw you've got something going on with Ari. Oh, swish. You sure snagged a pretty one, huh? I was surprised, honestly. She used to act like she was too good for any of us. And now you've got her chasing after you. But you better be careful. Once women get older, they all become shallow and materialistic, caring about money more than looks, you know. You just have to get between their legs, and they won't know what to do without you. That's how you tie them down when they're still young. Or have you already done it, Songwon? You're an assistant manager, correct? Press. Alright. What does that have to do with, after all those years, you're still an assistant manager? Shouldn't you be off trying to get promoted? And try not to snicker so much while you're monologuing. It pisses me off. Maybe you're having fun. But I'm really not. I will see you inside. That son of that loser, that he's only ever interacted with women at strip clubs. She hugs him. I made the short ribs you like. If it's cold, warm it up before you eat dinner. They both are laughing. She is sitting alone. A message received, have a good day at work. There's an air of innocence about him. I can tell he hasn't been worn down or jaded just yet. He acts just the way someone his age should. With just enough love and excitement for life to buy himself roses. Hello, sir? How can I help you? Give me a room. Here, I'll pay by card. Of course. That'll be 50,000 won. I want some girls too, pretty ones. Driver's licenses. Sir, I'm afraid I need your credit card for the transaction. Huh? I just gave you my card. Where's my room? I need you to calm down, sir. Do you have any vacancies? Oh, yes. Will you be staying overnight? I need someone to warm my bed. I'll reserve every room you have available. Sorry. Every single one? He texted her. I sent him away, sir. They don't want to take my darn money, huh? What kind of crummy motel? Hick. Doesn't have any vacancies? My gosh. Seriously? It's been ages since all the rooms were full. Maybe there was some kind of event nearby. You know what? I feel like celebrating. Go ahead and head home early today, Heisu. Thank you. Have a good night. I figured it was my lucky day. Even the dark, shadowy path home felt strangely comforting, illuminated by the relief of knowing I'd finally get some rest. That's probably why I didn't see the monster that was looming behind me. A message notification. It's supposed to be really cold today. Make sure to dress warm. Don't work too hard. Get your beauty sleep. She read the text and smiled. His youth reminded me of spring. Even my frayed sleeves seemed to smell of fresh blooms. Whenever he texted me out of the blue, he smiles to read the text. What are you smiling at? Did someone piss you off? Someone left me on read. Huh. I didn't know that could happen. Wait, is it a girl? Yeah. What the? He's talking to a girl. Who leaves him on read? Does Huiji know about this? What are you making? Lean. Just some seaweed stew. Here, let me do a taste test. Be careful. It's hot. Cool it down for me, then. He hugged her from the backside. How is it? It is good. I knew I was signing up for some amazing cooking when I married you. I wasn't particularly feeling guilty about sleeping with another woman for the past few days. When I was showering Heisu with sweet words I'd normally never say. Watching her cook my breakfast in this dingy semi-basement unit made me feel a sudden flicker of pity, that's all. After all, I knew she'd always be there, caring for me, no matter where my eyes wandered. Who knows? Maybe cheating really does bring couples closer. What's the matter with you? Did something happen? No. I just wanted to say thanks for giving me the money to buy new cologne. Oh. Did you buy one? Not yet. That's why I love watching her get so flustered when I'm touching her like this. Look at the way she's blushing. Fine. I'll stop trying to get in your pants. Are you angry at me? Of course not. What do you think I am, some kind of animal? Have fun at work. To me, Heisu is like a flower I plucked as a thoughtless little boy. One that's lost all its thorns and can no longer survive without me. Just a pretty and boring flower. He is on the call and laughing. Then he is writing a text. What are you up to? Enjoying my weekend and relaxing at home. Don't you miss me? Of course I do. Why do you never text me first then? Come hang out with me. Maybe I'll take her with me to do cologne shopping. But Heisu gave me the money for IT, so many zeros. See anything you like? No. Not really. You like that one? No, I was just looking. You know that's a luxury brand, right? I bet that purse is at least several million won. Really? I didn't know a purse could be that expensive. Let's just go home. I could have gone without remembering something like that. Whatever. There's no point in going with Heisu. It's not like she knows anything about brands. Want to meet later today, then? I'll go with Ari. I can't be dozing off like this. I still have my night shift at the convenience store. THBOM, can I see you for a bit after work? Strange. Did something happen? I can't stop worrying about him after seeing him all scraped up like that. I'm sure he can take care of himself, but still. Let's see. I'll be getting off soon, so I should have a few minutes to talk to him before my convenience store shift. Maybe that'll wake me up a bit. He is waiting for her to come. She said, "You look a bit different today." Really? Yes. The way he's dressed makes him seem much more mature. I only have a few minutes. Do you have another shift to go to? Yes. That's okay. I'll walk you to the convenience store. Strange. When did I mention where I'm headed? It's dangerous walking through these alleys at night. Look how dark it is. I'll be fine. I'm too old to be scared of the dark. But I'm not. You're basically a walking wall with how tall you are. Want me to walk behind you then? Don't be salty. Just walk. Okay. She is walking. He comes near her and places a hand on her shoulder.